If the commission had allowed the forensic audit to take place, they would not have faced this enormous embarrassment that has hit the image of the Electoral Commission. That is the reality that we are dealing with. That is how crooked, and let me add, this criminal Electoral Commission is.
Criminal.
I said that the Electoral Commission is a crime scene.
We say California of your Munina Quabim Alpha OneTV that I say much diverse some concerns. Yes, because I do all the latest updates and updates and be also speak update and also then who near my air Kosovo air Ghana was on that because I kept now so keep updated. Yes, already. Ye fear any chimney and candy one chairman. We say for Enra and a bit to a defer easy IG mess and a lidio mono. No abeka for no kama I can say or the certified a register no abba. Just we need the final voters register just or the amount the various political party. Then one sem no a doors ye pa. Sabri NDC for a reacted to the air the register. Then some more canon. Just a more afraid James and for criminal. All because how come say a year statistics are just a year final register no. James saying you should back pay NDC and then on Crawford. James saying you should start in the back and what can a police force just for ordinary Ghanaians or what come in na boom and money memenina. I just say Ubusan the total number of people crumble on better about only. And Crawford no more a year special voters. Ya can in na boom. I just say what dream one I want to say. And as we speak, James just a Nyama NDC led a year IT or money boama abeka fan one no pay babitino. And yes, no more conclude this is criminal people, it's a criminal scene. I just reveal another new errors. I just can errors say criminal errors such as a year easy person where here Ghana just say after that formation about just say NDC SR register na some mobile. First of all, any can put
Dr. Edward Umaniboma is Director of Elections of IT of the National Democratic Congress. Thank you very much for your time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother. Thanks for being well.
I am you and I hope you are too.
By the grace of God, except that incompetent Electoral Commission is at it again.
No, you said the incompetent Electoral Commission is at it again. They gave you the final register yesterday. In fact, the chairperson is so confident that it will deliver not only transparent, credible elections, but also glorious elections.
This incompetent and crooked Electoral Commission is not taking our democracy anywhere. This is an Electoral Commission that every step of the way hides relevant information until you expose them hands down. Not to talk about pulling biometric equipment under CCTV surveillance at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission. Not to talk about the many arithmetic mistakes that they made during the limited voter registration exercise. Putting aside the series of network challenges and the series of discrepancies, deep-seated discrepancies that will unravel the register. Now, we come to yesterday, a simple meeting based on an invitation that the certified register is ready, send your reps, and then we were in a meeting almost the whole day, planning, because we are confident that we are always ahead of the Electoral Commission. And so we said, okay, Rashid Computer, go and represent our party. Very competent. A simple question. Where can we find or show us or submit the statistics behind this data you claim you have certified? Did you watch the meeting? Did you follow it?
Not so keenly.
Okay. A meeting that started around 4:30, 5 p.m. 11 p.m., the Electoral Commission was still searching for that statistics. And let me explain. And to use an analogy, someone says, I have given you this purse, and the purse contains money. And you say, oh, in my carrying the purse to my higher authorities, can you indicate how much is on it? And if you tell me how much is on it, how many of it comprise 50 Ghana notes, 20 Ghana notes, 200 Ghana notes? Is it too difficult to ask for? And if you have nothing to hide, and if you've done your job well, should this be difficult? You say the certified register is already. Tell us the total number of voters on the register. Document it. That is the national voter statistics. Tell us the regional and constituency voter statistics. That for each region, these are the total registered voters. For the constituencies, these are the total registered voters. Tell us the total number of absentee voters nationwide. Tell us the total number of special voters nationwide. Because special voters are made up of security personnel, media personnel, and temporary and permanent staff of the Electoral Commission. They are applied as special voters. So tell us the total number. Is that too difficult to ask for? Also tell us the total number of proxy voters. Now, when they exited the meeting room, did you check the number of hours it took for them to return still without the statistics? And reconcile that with the promise of, oh, we'll be back in about 30 minutes.
The radio station you can call.
Let me point out one of the reasons, and I'll point out just one. One of the reasons we demanded the voter statistics. It requires very simple arithmetic. When we say absentee voters nationally, it should be equal to all the people who transferred their votes out of the 276 constituencies in Ghana, plus the total number of special voters. The reason is that Senna votes in a particular polling station, but because Senna is a journalist, Senna is allowed to vote on 2nd December. So Senna's name is found on the special voters list. To make it impossible for Senna to vote on 2nd December and return on 7th December to vote, Senna's name is captured on the special voters list and also on the absentee voters list. Also, if somebody transferred his or her vote out of the polling station, to make it impossible for that person who transferred out of the polling station to go and vote where the person has transferred to and come back later and still vote at his or her polling station, that person's name is also captured on the absentee voters list. With this explanation, you will understand that the absentee voters list is made up of people in two categories: people who transferred and special voters. What that means is that if the NDC provides the total number of Ghanaians on the absentee voter list, and they provide the total number of special voters and total number of transfer voters globally, if you add transfer voters and special voters nationwide together, it should be equal to absentee and voters list. We strongly believe it is one of the embarrassments they wanted to avoid. That is why simple thing like provide the voter statistics, they couldn't. And even when they had promised that within 30 minutes they will bring it, they spent hours unsuccessfully trying to unravel that. This is the electoral commission that we are dealing with. But you know what? As we always say, we shall always be ahead of this electoral commission. You see, if the commission had allowed the forensic audit to take place, they would not have faced this enormous embarrassment that has hit the image of the electoral commission. That is the reality that we are dealing with. That is how crooked, and let me add, this criminal electoral commission is.
Criminal.
I said that the electoral commission is a crime scene. I said it. It's a crime scene. But you know, like I said before, they have avoided a forensic audit in 2024. But in January 2025, when another former president is elected in the world, this time in Ghana, they will not be able to escape that forensic audit that will be done. And it will be very, very deep. But people must be rest assured that we are ahead of them. And because we are ahead of them, we have put structures in place every step of the way to prevent the NPP from taking advantage of the obvious errors that the Electoral Commission is engaged in. Ask yourself, how come the NPP is almost always at them with the Electoral Commission? Ask yourself, these issues that I have raised, is the NPP as a political party not concerned about them?
For we Kesi ehuye pa we the NDC director for elections a young man boy man just yet no kasa just enya sanketona ni abre because on TRC say all the president just say all your successors for more president almost set it to honor undi so and on na see as we speak the trust in you people no above from to 28%. Just say what failure broso 28% there Ghana 4GD wo mu 28% there na say enye even crowd we are the pa is essential trust no woman about from tin Akroma yet omunji all because of forensic audit na wan yin no we be is akwa kudru ache say NDC for every you people criminal because adriama fa no almost some person the boy this government na so no Oma assure Ghana said they are ahead of a year you the EC and the MPP. And just errors a woman in a year Dr. Mani Bohamad a in way near you know formation budget say NDC for I reject it. And I say register now. Jimenez Saka say a year robust a year final. Almost had the Omadia common someone pick incongruities information.
As I told you, they could not.
They have not.
Into their offices hours when they thought it was going to be just a 30-minute comeback. They could not.
But
They could not.
What makes you so confident that once they have a finalized register, a final register, they should have the statistics that you are looking for? Are they not two separate things?
So now, how can it be separate? How can you have the register? How can you have the register and not have the statistics? You get it? Because the register is made up of the statistics. You say the register is made up of absentee voters. Is that not it?
Yeah.
So how many absentee voters? You say the register is made up of special voters. So how many special voters? You say the register is made up of all Ghanaian registered voters. So how many registered voters are in Ghana? Is that too difficult to find? Because it is this total that you put together, which you submitted to us. So commit yourself to it and say that these are the numbers that I have given.
So if they provided a register without these statistics or clear distinctions, what type of register were you provided?
They claim it is a certified register. But let me put on record that we did not take it, lest they accuse us of altering what is on it. So we want them to provide the statistics in addition to the document.
You did not take the register.
We didn't.
But did they give you a clear timeline as to when both will be available?
God went into the meeting.
Hello, Doc. I was asking whether they gave you a clear timeline as to when both will be available so you pick them up.
We wait for them to inform us when you should come and pick the register and the statistics.
You said you had one other issue to raise.
The other issue is that the type of indelible ink are they going to use on the please ask the letter.
Hello, Doc.
Abusafo di ankase asuma Dr. Mane Boama na chese oyi nsem ni nyina egu ha chese na ni abri pa na ni abri onti asese anytime bia Jimensa opene ne nkofo peso memusa omo smart like odwen ho onti ase niema mbeku ki bia no omso mo ni nyina dala so na no wonwa ye pa se moye normal expose and yes still now you people keep on trying them. And so no actions that they be taking it just say many game we almost say they are ahead of you people. Because in my air course no so my yen don't beat me be ama a free fair elections ama John Dramani Mahama Rinia. Ghana for be with some questions are me answer. Easy more NDC for no Ghana for be some questions are then some answer. A big painty picture be as if say NDC supports a NPP because in communicate air cost structure say abandon to my NDC now so protect your vote protect your vote na NPP for a church no magic because of institutions such as say the bomb this time day almost so many that what is among kata many na also debut. And this is a woody kind of job. Intino a bear ye program because already no the trust are Ghana war mumuno apart from a being sida to this percentage being sida. The trust the war mumuna apart from Sia. Even in Ghana or Ghanaians so how much more or more may ITs or more may opposition or near break or munim de or munim say the politics city no or more the trust the war mo a war moon ASM. Se Ghana ni a oni bibia fa politics on oni bibia fa it mu se or Judy 28%, or more NDC for no, GDS no more. Just in your cry, or many that we. That's the reason why and no more reason simple question. Simple question. What's your certified? What's your robust? What's your one? Now when they find out voters register fine. Family document was there a good pen drive so monko hard drive monko move and question mo PC na monhwe fine. No more besides the total number of people are more special voters yes female yes male yes or more month yes total number of voters for yes start kitwa we you is spending hours meba and I don't live in a store now no not just a party agent for you then edit to her. Trying to say easy did this simple answer the simple female on my about 2,000 me on my about 3,000 simple ye kabuma the passing 50,000 example near you special voters for you on me 200 simple this simple thing all the year was successes for no or more doing now by any new thing to what dream of fire I didn't know so can in our boom piamo was omonji we near final register omonti say tina information about say omode a year or register some or sefa till so the start in the bebano now Saturday a year final register account omonji da to so be you omonji omompe oma putting in a go so as you speak in the attention panel just about easy officer in your secretary because they are the tinapro menko be subscribe so when you start na share my news hearing inside ke be hane be say the